My name's Simon Gray. I'm the Program Director for the Computer Science for Games Programming course here at the University of Hull. We've been teaching games programming here for more than 20 years, and that gives us a great network of links in the industry. The games industry is absolutely huge. They're crying out for skilled programmers in the games industry. We get lots of industry contacts coming back to us to try and recruit our best graduates each year. The games industry is worth, in 2022, it's worth $200 billion globally, and that's predicted to rise. So it's a growing industry. It needs skilled graduates. We've had graduates go on to work for Grand Theft Auto 5. We've had graduates working on Burnout Paradise, Need for Speed, those sorts of AAA games, or smaller companies as well making smaller games. In terms of facilities, we've got lots of fancy labs with high-spec PCs, with RTX graphics cards in and i7 processors, a Hull immersive virtual environment, which opened in 2004, but we're constantly upgrading the equipment in there. It has a huge 3D auditorium in there, a cave. We keep updating the Oculus Quest equipment and the HoloLens for augmented reality. We're always running extracurricular activities like hackathons and game jams to try and get students working together in group. And that's something that our industry partners and the people who employ our graduates say they really like about our graduates, that they can work together in a team. In terms of keeping staff up to date with their knowledge, one great thing we have there, again, is our links with industry. So we're talking to the people who employ our graduates to try and predict what they'll need their new graduates to know in 3 years' time when they graduate. So we're always liaising with industry in terms of that. We want our students to learn while they're with us. Obviously, programming is a big aspect of that. Problem-solving skills, a little bit of maths, understanding how to use tools and processes, and those are the things we really focus on. And that means that if you do our course in Computer Science for Games Programming, but then decide that games programming isn't for you and you'd rather pivot to something else, you've still got the same skill set that you need to become a software engineer. If you love playing games, you want to learn how they're made and be able to make your own games, then come and visit us at an open day, and we'd love to hear from you.